Hey guys, how's it going? Hold on, need to make it so I can see things better. All right, what is up, y'all? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me know how the level's doing with the music and stuff. Should be fine. Should be fine. How is it going? What up, Dunk? What up, McGalaxy? What up, Zeppy? Fetchy, how's it going? Xander, what's up? So what is this game about? This game is an FMV murder mystery game, which means it takes like the best parts of what was sort of popular in the 90s, which was making movies, making games with actors and stuff using video, because they thought that that would be the best way to get great realistic looking graphics into games. So it was like a thing in the late 90s, yeah, probably in the mid to late 90s. And man, it did not take off like they thought it would. But it's still kind of amazing. Oh man. Yeah, I'm super stoked actually to get to play this game. Howdy everybody, how's it going? Hope y'all are having a good time. Well, let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and get things started, I think. Alright, I'm gonna get the game started up. We'll see if it's like also got a whole bunch of music. If so, I'll quickly pause things. Oh, yep, there it goes, making noises. Give me a second. It's in a weird resolution, so it's not going to show up properly here. 90s games were rad, indeed. Okay, let's see. Options. AV options. Go full screen. There we go. Okay, and then let me hit up. Let's rock it like this. Let's see if this wants to work, maybe. Come on. You know you want to. Looks like I'm going to have to do a display capture, I think. Just give me 1 second. Let's go. Do. It's not getting anything? What's going on there? Hold on a second, y'all. This is being weird. Make it 4K! Oh, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Alright, give me a second. Why are you not working, buddy? That one will work, but that one's all messed up because it's all PS1. That'll work! Okay, that's weird. That's weird. Okay, so I think we'll be good. So, what you can't see, let me hide my face and everything real quick. 2 seconds. This stuff takes a little while to do. All right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. No, that can stay. What do I want? Get rid of that and get rid of that. Okay. So with without my face, you can see that there's like the progress up here, phone calls that we've done. You can use cheats, I guess. We'll turn subtitles on. You'll get chief clues, so clues from the chief, I guess, at some point. We'll have previous scenes that we can replay, and then we can start the game up here. So let me bring my face back. Hold on. All right. And I'm back. Okay. So now, I think let's just go ahead and get started. How's the sound, by the way? That watery, drippy noise in the background. Let me know. All right, let's just start the game. Contradiction.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen
Hey,
Kate
Great
after
Equalizer,
the
thanks for
meeting,
the sub.
and both were understandably eager to
resub.
distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However,
she's the
turned
murderer.
out her boyfriend had.
He's the murderer.
Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighbouring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
It's time for some answers, y'all. Let's do this. It's very specific. Indeed it is. Okay, so it looks like... Okay, welcome to Edenton Village. Click the arrows to move around the village. If you see the magnifying glass, try your investigate button to see Jenks investigate. Okay. Click the inventory icon to see your collected items, which includes both physical objects and information Jenks has collected. Nightbot's the murderer. No. I have something on my head. Yeah, I have a beanie on. As you can see. Okay. So we have an inventory key button somewhere. This one, okay. Includes both physical objects and information. If you're at a location where you think you can use an item, try the use icon, okay? Okay, let's look at our inventory. What do we got so far? Click to try using this. There's no use for Kate's license here. Okay. And then we have information. Kate Vine's death. Kate Vine's body was found in the woods lake early last morning. Kate's driving license. The bank of the lake near Kate's body with a piece of tape attached. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can't switch where my head is, because it looks like... Well, actually, you know what? We'll see when we get into an actual interaction with people. Okay, so we need to go... They said they wanted us to talk to that guy first, right? What's this? Show tips. Map. All right, so we want to go... What was his name? Was it Simon? I think they said to go talk to Simon. It's not a beanie, it's a toque. Down here it's a beanie, but you can call it a toque. All right, we're going to go to the Eden Lodge. Okay. Oh, there's a little investigate icon. What we got? Got a dirty
Very
bicycle.
trusting, leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
So we're just taking people's stuff already. Man. 2 minutes in and we're like, hey, you don't need that screwdriver no more. Oh, and now it gave us a little update. All right, so now screwdriver, unlocked bicycle, box of old bottles. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. So knock for Simon. Other beers are available.
Yeah. Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the
Jenks.
village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please? Yeah. Thank you.
Sarah's good, Papa. We just had lunch. We just went and got some sushi. It was nice. The beanie's the
We
murderer.
can just
No!
go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through. Is it okay in here?
Oh, this will be fine, yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
I already love this. Get out my little notebook. All right. Your first interview. First, pick an item you want to ask about, then click Ask to see Jinx ask about it. When you've heard the reply, you'll see a summary of what was said in the box at the bottom. Okay. Clicking any item you've already asked about shows the summary of replies beneath. Now click any reply. Hey! Jasmine Tomato, thank you for the resub. All right. I appreciate that. Let's see. Now, click in reply, any reply to add it to the contradiction box on the right. You can add 2 replies at a time. Now you can start looking for contradictions. Find 2 contradictory replies and add them to the contradiction box. If they go green, sit back and watch Jenks interrogate your interviewee. So we have to ask them about information, try and get more information, and then see if they tell us something that contradicts their story. So we're trying to catch everybody in lies, is what it sounds like. This is a game TV show. Yeah, kinda, yeah. All right, let's ask about the box of bottles, I guess, because that's the first thing that it's doing. So he'll probably just tell us, oh yeah, I like to homebrew.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
Okay, he doesn't see James a lot. But what if he does actually see James a lot and we find him contradicting that statement? The nerd is the murderer for show. Which one's the nerd, though? Who's the secret nerd? The most secretest of nerds is the one. All right, box of bottles, Simon's homebrew. He told me about it. Okay, can't ask him anything else about it. Makes his own homebrew, tried selling it, doesn't see James very often. How do we... I just want to see what the... so if I were to, like, take box of old homebrew and put it down here. No? Is that not how you do that? Click there? No? Ask about this item. Let's ask about Kate's drive. Oh, I see. Okay. So when it's got the ask question, then we can do that. Okay, so unlocked bicycle. Let's ask him about his bike first before we get into the whole murder thing.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Bike belongs to his cousin. It's the only way he can get to work. Okay. Driver's license. Let's ask about the murder.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so.
What was that look? Have you ever seen this before? No. No, I've never seen this before. Suspicious!
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
Okay.
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
She was full of life until I murdered her.
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
That was just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, alright, what has he told us? He's only known Kate for 3 months, didn't social... Hey! Jazz just resubbed for 11 months. Hold up, who died? Someone called Christopher Maloney to solve the case. Bum bum dun 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 dun. Alright, let's see. Only known her for 3 months, last saw her at the meeting last Friday, didn't socialize with her outside of Atlas. She often seemed drunk. Okay, is there anything else we can ask about? All right. I think doesn't know anything about the license. How do I drag it down to here? Or is it this? Oh, doesn't know anything about Kate's driving license. I don't know if that's really gonna do anything. So yeah, those didn't give me anything. Okay, well I don't think he's contradicted himself at all yet, has he? I haven't seen anything contradictory. We'll come back though. I'm sure we'll learn something. Let's visit Emma.
Thank you.
She was
Probably
the woman
be back
next
later.
door, I believe.
Right, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Rick in the ballroom with the little red bike. Sure, it's great equalizer, yes! Comment of the century. Oh, man. That's so good. Let's see. It's a murder mystery-like game, indeed. Indeed it is. All right, so I haven't asked Emma about anything yet. So let's ask about first things first. Let's start with the mundane. Actually, no. Let's go right to it. How do you know Kate, and why did you kill her? Maybe that's a little
When
strong.
was the last time you
Little
saw
strong.
Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk
about
in
the
the
doggo.
afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
I love how he was all like, when she was like, she's a bit wild, and he's all like, wild? How wild is she? All right, let's see. Last saw her in college library on Thursday. Didn't see Kate very often. Is that a contradiction within the same thing? No, okay, cool. Kate's driving license.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
All right. Doesn't think Kate lost her license. All right. Ask about the bicycle. Why not?
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know. I keep telling him to fix it.
Okay. I do want to, and actually that gives me a good reason to. Give me a second. I'm going to try and fix the screen to work properly. Hold on a second. Do. 2 seconds. And there we go. All set. I wanted to put myself down here because there are some things that pop up here, and all that you're missing down here is just like the stuff that I click on over here, so I think it's probably a better setup. Anyway, let me get out of there. And we're good! Okay, so Simon uses the bike to get to work. Bike belongs to Simon's cousin. Keep telling Simon to fix the lock. All right, screwdriver, don't need to ask her about that. Box of old bottles, and his homebrew. Right now, we can't really ask about much, it
What's
seems.
the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Okay. Any contradictions so far? I don't know if we do.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Oh, that's totally going to come up later. Let's see. Argumentative, she had a drink problem, didn't see her very often. Is that contradictory? Maybe appeared her usual self.
I'm the stripper.
Hey! Chip Crow just donated $5. Hope this game doesn't bring much salt. I don't think it'll bring too much salt. Okay. So far, I'm not seeing anything that seems contradictory, right? They're just saying like, yeah, I knew her. Kate was argumentative at college, apparently. Okay. Belongs to Simon. Bottles belong to Simon. Don't like beer. Only drinks wine. Hates spirits. Okay. Let's go back. Do we want to talk to Simon again? Is there anything
all for the moment.
Is there anything new that we got, or do we just want to move on to another area? We could go see James, right? That might be a good place to go. Yeah, maybe we'll go see James. Because right now, I'm not seeing anything crazy.
Be
Let's
back
exit.
later on, if that's okay.
Do we know the cause and time of death? We know it was.
Just
We know
knock
when
on
it
the window
was.
for
I
Emma.
think.
Simon always answers the front door.
Knock on the window for Emma. Here, I can actually. Let's see. Body was found in the woods lake early last Saturday morning. That's what we know. We know that on her body, or she was. There's traces of alcohol, but also morphine, something like that. There's reason to believe... Oh, and her license was found on the other side of the river. So there's reason to believe that there was some foul play. Yeah, no, thank you so much, Chimp Girl, for the donation, by the way. I really appreciate that. And I saw that some of y'all dropped some red bike shorts. Do so, if you have not already. Sounds like you're hiding something like murder, Dunk? Is Dunk the murderer? All right, let's go find this Simon guy. Where's Simon? Or not Simon, James. Click a bit. Okay, so we know body was found. Oh, let's go look where the body was found. Maybe there's something else over there. Sure. And we can go down to the pub. That's always a good place to look for information. But let's go to where the body was found. Actually, all right, we're here. Let's see what's at this pin here. Let's just kind of like walk our way in that direction. So we can go along to the path to the right and then left into the woods. That looked like that's where it goes to where the body was found. So what's down here? Anything here? No, I don't see any little thing there. Go ahead into the woods. Go to the jetty. Aha! Investigate!
Looks like a piece of jewellery there. Stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Ah, screwdriver! Screwdriver. Use. Reminds you of the old CGI games? Yeah.
Forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
Obviously not very well. All right, so we can go ask them both about this jewelry as well. Does this look like her jewelry? Haha. So let's go back to the map. I want to go back. I want to ask them about the jewelry. And then I think we'll head down to the other side of town. I don't want to go to the Atlas place first. I think that's probably a best left for later. Eden Lodge. Pointing fingers, a good way to cast suspicion off yourself, just like you, Reshiram! Oh, gosh. A random piece of jewelry. It must be relevant to the case! Indeed, Dr. Doomshroom. Indeed.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Exactly, Fast T Quick. Exactly. This game was made like 2 years ago, maybe? But yeah, it is definitely hearkening back to the mid to late 90s.
Recognise this at all?
It does remind me of something. I don't know. I've seen it somewhere, but I don't know.
His kleptomania works really well for his job. Yeah, he steals stuff all the time. Works really well.
Okay, that's it for
All right,
now.
let's ask Emma.
Thank you.
Hey! Tinky Kitty just resubbed for 2 months and said, really love the stream. Aw, thanks, Tinky Kitty. Appreciate that. Drop them bears, y'all. Let's ask about this pendant to Emma.
Ever seen this?
This?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewellery, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. It's an unwanted present.
Secret admirer.
Unwanted
Not so
present.
secret.
See.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
This guy. Broken pendant, right? And then freedom necklace. Now, hold on a second. Necklace is Emma's, but she gave it to Kate. Didn't see Kate very often, or wasn't there like she didn't really know Kate very well, right? No. And this doesn't contradict, does it? Emma saw her on Thursday but doesn't see her often? No, okay. And so then we've got this card. The Freedom Necklace card now. Okay. And we also know that now she's got like some secret admirer something going on.
Thank you.
Indeed interesting.
Probably be back later.
Okay. Now, let's go to the pub. Why not? All these games. Did this come out on Laserdisc? Oh, I wish it did. I wish it did. Let's go to the pub in any game. Going to the pub is always a good place to go try and find answers. Oh, is it closed? Really? What time of day is it? Come on. It's the public house. It should be open all the time. Let's go left down West Street. Where are we at now? Behind Brandon House. Left down West Street. Where's Brandon House? That's the Rands. And then left to the phone box, maybe? So, let's go behind Brandon House. Her secret admirer was Jenks all along! Alright, nothing back there. What's down West Street? Call the chief. Go left down West Street. Head right up West Street. So I guess we'll go left down West Street to Abbey Farm. Can't really do much else here. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. So are we then... I think we're supposed to catch maybe that... Well, I can go up to the... Let's check this place. Is there something back this way? Ahead along the path. What's up here? Nothing, huh? Oh, wait. Investigate.
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
What's the key for? Click to try using it. There's no use for the silver key here. So we have a random dropped silver key. Okay. That's hilarious. Let's go back. Wait, hold on a second. I didn't pay attention to what I saw back here. Okay. Alright, let's head back to the, let's head up this way. And just see if there's anything up here that we can do. And then, I tried going to the pub. Oh, try using the key on the pub? Maybe I'll try the key on the pub. Yeah. Right into the clearing. Was this where they found her? No, nothing here. And then we'll head up this way. Right towards Atlas, just to see the key to the kingdom of Wyatt's. Lock me in, man! You got the keys to the kingdom, Randy. Oh, hello.
Have to come back later, I think.
Or make our own path. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't work there. Okay. So it really does look like it is just these two that we can talk to right now. I'll check the pub. Someone suggested we check the pub for the key. I'm thinking right now this is supposed to be like almost like a tutorial thing where you're supposed to catch them in their first lie. So let's go talk to, I guess, Simon and see if there's something that... Prize Wyatt, baby man. Yeah, you know it.
A few more questions, if
exactly,
you don't mind.
Darkslayer. I have all the possible need that I have. Okay, I can ask him about the this freedom thing. Simon.
You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
So, thinks Emma had a similar... Oh, Kate wore the necklace at college. But here... Oh, freedom necklace? Wait, earlier I asked him about the broken pendant. He said he didn't know what it was. And then now he's saying he does know what it is. Alright, well then never mind with that one. Let's see. So Kate wore the necklace at college. Emma had a similar necklace. So then what does he say? Only known Kate for 3 months, but she wore it at college. So how long have they known each other for? Is that a contradiction? Ha!
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No, not at all.
Oh! Time has passed! Just got
so
2
Simon
achievements.
did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
All right, so and now that's something I do believe that's the way that this game works. I object. Exactly. I believe that when you've made it to a new story element, like an important moment, the time goes forward. So that's how you know that you've just like completed a chunk. And so it's now Friday after 6 p.m. And so again, we have until I think midnight to solve this. So that's kind of the deal. All right, let's go to the pub. Jenks, you're a genius, my friend. So now we know that Simon actually does know her a little bit better than he lets on. But to the pub we go. Time only passes when people lie, it's true. Press the bell. Let's go back to the restaurant. Let's just see if anybody's in the restaurant first. You know, don't get too demanding yet. Try and observe. One thing I love about this game, I have to say, I do love thinking... Oh, I need to plug my phone in. I do love thinking that this is just a bunch of people in their small little village that they just like were like, we're going to make a game. And I know they kickstarted it, but like I love the idea of them just filming it like, yeah, this is the local pub, and that's my friend's house, and we're just, we're all buddies making this thing. All right, return to the bar. Let's press the bell. Ding! So much people noise, but 0 people. Yeah.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
I did not buy this.
There's
at a
been
toy store.
an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
Doesn't look suspicious at all. Not everyone in this game looks suspicious at all.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
All right, let's get to asking about literally everything we have in our pockets. Kate Vine's death, what do you know?
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person.
Oh, she was going to say something else?
You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7-ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
I don't fully buy that. All right, driving license.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
But don't you work at the bar? Shouldn't you have asked for her license? If she comes into the bar? Let's see. Just an idea. Darn. Okay. She wouldn't know anything about that. Wouldn't know anything about that. All right. Simon's Homebrew. What does she think about Simon's
Know
Homebrew?
anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Ooh, throwing shade. Don't buy from kitchen breweries. Damn. All right. She didn't know that he makes homebrew, so then that might come up later if he says something about it when we
Do
eventually.
you recognise this?
I've seen students wearing them. It has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Okay. That's it, huh? All right. She doesn't seem to know anything at the moment, but I'm sure. Like, here's what I'm thinking. When she had that moment where she was like, she's really a moody person, right? It's like she wanted to say another word. So I think that we're gonna find out that they actually have a little bit of a something going on. They're not quite friends of one another. How long are we going into this? All the way? We're going all the way.
Thank you.
I mean, we'll
Probably
be playing
back
for like
later.
another hour and a half today, I think. But I think we'll probably play it for the next couple weeks, till however long it takes to finish it. All right. So, did we learn anything from the pub? I don't know that we learned anything from the pub. Let's investigate down behind the pub, because that was an option. Oh, sneaky Jenks! What if this was actually a game about a guy pretending to be a detective who just goes around stealing stuff?
A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Ah, I can go ask her about the window now. Did I check the broken pendant? No, but it wouldn't let me. It said you should ask about the necklace, and so it was like, whenever you try and ask about the pendant, it's just like ask about the necklace, which is on the card. Leave the courtyard, enter the outbuilding. M. Night co-wrote. Oh, can we maybe use the silver key? Oh, yeah! We're breaking in, y'all! Whoopsie doodle. All right, investigate. What do we find? Key was useful
Whose
after all.
mask this is?
A mask?
Orion's.
Creepy. That's not a drama prop. Not at all. Not a drama prop at all. Investigate behind the shelves.
Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
It's too spoopy back there. Can you break in if you have the key? Yeah. If it wasn't given to you. Okay. Yeah, I get the technicality there, but I'm pretty sure legally speaking, you would still be breaking the law. Yes, leave the courtyard. So we got to go back and talk to her again. Got to ask her about the broken window, because I bet you that's the breakage she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it was just for a breakage. The breaking of my frickin' window. He always looks around before breaking stuff. I know, right?
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
All right, so I should ask about the broken pub
How
window.
did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are suitable.
Doesn't know who broke the window. Heard about an argument between two girls. Window broken last Friday, approximately 6:30, right around the same time that Kate was there. She's strict about borrowing clients. Okay. Let's ask about the cardboard mask, and then we'll go
Do you know
ask about something
what
related
this
to Kate.
is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
So I need to ask Ryan about this mask. Now, I'm wondering if I need to go get details about this from someone else. Let's see. So maybe I'll ask about the time-related stuff. So, saw Kate in the pub on Friday night. Window broken last Friday at 6:30. Not quite. Okay. Well, Rebecca is about barring clients, and she also said something about... She said something at some point about not liking Kate. Oh. Let's try this. Let's try broken pub window. So, don't know who broke it, but Kate gave me $20 for a breakage. Yep!
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. Could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with?
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around.
Okay.
Realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
Kate's argument. So now Kate's argument is something we can ask other people about. So, I think obviously we need to talk to Emma. But let's...
That's all for the moment.
Let's go around talking to other people as well. Well, then again, if I know... It's got to be Emma, right? We haven't met anyone else that it could be, but I feel like it's got to be Emma. So we can ask Emma about the argument. We can ask Simon about the argument. Or we can go talk to other people. I guess let's go talk to Emma again. I done a smart. Thank you, Rat Relax. Let's go talk to Emma again. Because that might give us some other thing that we can ask people about.
A few more questions, please.
Knock, knock, sucker. All right. Broken pub window. What can we ask about now? Broken pub window, cardboard mask.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub. A broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
With a college friend. On Monday. But it was Friday that the window was broken, so she wasn't there on Friday, she's saying. Let's ask about the mask.
Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Alright, hasn't seen that before. Let's ask about the argument.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually.
Last
to see my parents.
Thursday.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Let's go talk to Simon. I have a feeling he's going to say something about her being there on
Be
Friday
back later
or something.
on, if that's okay.
He's going to be the weak link who's going to slip up. Somebody is. Somebody's going to be like, yeah, we were there on Friday. And then we'll be like, ha! Gotcha! Because she almost said it. Yeah, Ash, you get it. Ash1835FS. She's lying. She's lying through her teeth. All right, let's ask him about same stuff.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Sure you're not, buddy. Sure you're not.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
What did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got
Hey, a new clue. Murder mystery game? Yes, it is.
That
Yes,
was
it
at
is,
my
Hades.
college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I keep that? I could ask
Suppose
people
that
about
might
this.
be useful as a conversational starter.
I can't ask anyone about something unless I have a physical piece of it with me. All right, let's ask about the pub
Know
fight.
anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
What was that look? What was that look? Came here, came straight back. What was that? Doesn't know anything about the argument, went straight home after Atlas Friday. Okay, now, I think one of y'all made, let's see. Last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. Didn't socialize Kate outside Atlas. Kate often seemed drunk at Atlas. Knew Kate at college, but they didn't socialize. Okay. Makes his own homebrew. Claims he hardly ever visits the pub. I mean, we could try that, but... He looks like he had 12 cups of coffee. I know, right? Definitely question that Doge in the background. I think it's a pig, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's a pig. Yeah, it's exactly like L.A. Noire. Exactly. Let's see. All right. I don't know if there's anything necessarily that connects him to the bar. Went straight home after Atlas last Friday. Last saw her at the Atlas Friday meeting. Okay. I think he's safe for now. Let's ask
Probably be back
Emma
later.
about the poster. But we got some curiousness going on around here.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
She'd been to something similar, only went once to Atlas. Knows Rebecca quite well, went to pub after college. Wait, she left on Thursday, but she saw Kate in the library on Thursday. Okay, alright. What else? Kate was argumentative at college. Kate had a drink problem at college. Didn't see Kate very often. If this is how actual detectives worked, they just decide to leave for the next suspect via loading screens. Let's see. Doesn't like beer, only drinks wine, hates spirits. Okay. So far, visits the pub on Monday night with a friend. Can get wine at a pub, so that's not really a big one. All right, let's go talk to some other people, and then
That's it for the time being. Thank
we'll
you.
come back later. We're right on the edge of catching her, because we know she has been around. She was not... she was here on Friday. She almost said it, and now I just got to get her to say it again. Got to get her to contradict herself. That's the name of the game. All right, let's go back to the pub. Let's talk to Rebecca about a couple more things, and then let's go talk to Ryan and see if we can find the, what is it, James? There's another character. The guy who he trades beer for herbs. That's what he said. Let's press the bell.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
All right. Kate's argument. Let's ask about the advertising poster.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
Okay. Nothing new there. Okay.
Thank you.
So then let's go
Probably be
talk.
back later.
Let's see if we can't talk to Ryan and Paul and Ryan Ranch. So is that like 2 people? I guess it's 2 different people, huh? Behind Brandon House. Oh, maybe I can't talk to them yet? Maybe like the door has to be opened up or something? No? Okay. Left down the street. Nothing yet. Alright, maybe we can go up to the Atlas place? See if that's open. Aha! Lights look on. Yeah, it's open! Nothing suspicious here. Go into the atrium.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
Let's try the door on the right, then. The reading room, as it's called. Jenks the boss! Jenks knows what's up. What? Open up, sucker! Those chairs are facing the wall, are they? What chairs? No, those are facing the right way. Maybe in the other room they were. I didn't see it. Okay, so we can go in here, but there's no one here yet. Doesn't everyone label their doors in their house? I know, right? Alright, so I think we need to catch Emma or... we need to catch somebody in a contradiction. So let's walk our butts back. Go ahead into the woods. Maybe there's something over here in the clearing now. Nope. Let's just slowly walk our way back. We already found the little piece of something here. The pendant. Okay. We want to go left to the woods entrance. Yeah. Path to the end. Anything here? Oh! Oh! Okay! There is! There's a human!
Who is it? I'm a police officer. Detective Inspector Jenks. It's alright, you can carry on if you want to. I'm just going. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently
Hello, I knew her.
Oh, okay.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
A bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on.
Bit dark for
Where
questions.
do you live?
House.
And what's your name?
I love the idea of someone having, I believe that was a hookah, and just busting it out in the middle of the woods. It's a bit of a complex piece of something to have. Alright, so he said he was at the farmhouse. Right? No? Maybe not?
According to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road
there. There it is. Let's see. Go up the steps or ring the doorbell? What's up the steps? Let's snoop around. Let's steal things first. That's what we always like to do. Let's look into the greenhouse. We're just going in places. Just going right in.
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
So we can ask about the black mirror. Back down the steps. Are there only 4 people in the village? Seems that way. Toasty Wong Kenobi, that's a great question.
Didn't take you long. Haven't got much time. Just close the doors, shall I?
Jenks is hilarious.
Where do you want to sit? Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
This is such an awkward interaction.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why, what did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
All right, we gotta ask him about everything. Okay, let's ask him about Kate.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Aha, they were
Did you
friends.
socialise with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Okay.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike.
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
Okay, last saw Simon a month ago. Simon's homebrew for herbs.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Herbal tea.
Lethal.
Strong?
We know.
Knock your eyes out.
His homebrew's strong. I don't know why that would matter. His herbal tea for Simon's homebrew. Okay. Seems there's some fishy business going on. What do you know about necklaces?
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
I don't think so.
Okay. He was very quick to say that. Broken pub window. What does he know?
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub.
Shanks!
Been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Shanks, you. Don't go to the pub? What a jerk. Jenks is really mean. Alright, cardboard mask.
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay.
Alright, Kate's argument.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
It's like the actor was legitimately as bored as the character was supposed to be in that response. That was great.
Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing? And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
Fair enough. Photo frames and paint. Hey, I broke into your greenhouse
what's
earlier.
all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want. Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. Mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind. Clearing your mind. Communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
And they make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead. Even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you.
James is such an asshole!
And hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into.
Oh, man. Okay, let's just look back through what he said. Doesn't know anything about the argument, doesn't recognize the mask, doesn't know anything about the window, hasn't been to the pub for 2 to 3 months, doesn't recognize the card. Simon's homebrew was strong. Herbal tea for homebrew. Last saw Simon about a month ago. Doesn't know if Kate lost the license. Can't remember last time we saw her. Knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend. Like, I think that's the big one for us right now, is that He says they're friends, and I'm pretty sure that Emma has been like, I didn't really know her. So that could be something.
That's all for the moment.
Let's try that. He became a detective just to have like a legal reason to steal things. Exactly. All right, let's head back this way. And then we'll have to think after this one. She was super drunk means she might have had some of Simon's homebrew. Also true. Also true.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
We'll have to find someone that we can ask about that. Maybe Simon. Let's ask her about this. See, that's the thing. It's like I don't know how to bring like his information of him saying you guys were friends into this conversation. But what do you have to say about Scry?
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
Aha.
That he's creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought
said
one.
He was selling on Friday. That means that she was there Friday.
I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you just stare like this, and then you see.
See what?
Sorry.
I just saw Kate dead in here.
Look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, sir.
Okay. James was selling them last Friday. Let's see. And when did she say she left? I think it was... Come on.
So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Oh, Jenks throwing it down!
I saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things?
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate, but why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
So, argued with Kate in the pub last Friday night. The night that she died, right? Let's see. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else, or if we need to go now talk to Rebecca and be like, hey, you know Emma and Kate were here, right? Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to the pub after college. Argued with Kate in the pub last Friday night. Did she say recently she hadn't seen Kate in a while? Last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. Appeared her usual self. Was argumentative at college. Had a drink problem. Didn't see her very often. Maybe. I'm just looking back through the stuff now that we know. Bottles belong to Simon, doesn't like beer. Okay. Thinks James is creepy. Okay. So let's maybe pick that one, and then just didn't see her very often, maybe. No. She appeared her usual self Didn't see her very often? No? Okay. So let us maybe go... Let's go talk to Rebecca, maybe?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Because if Rebecca was like, oh, I don't know who it was, but Emma's all like, hey, we used to come here all the time. Let's map it up. Rebecca's pub.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Okay. Could ask her about that thing, but Kate's argument. No. Okay, well, let's ask about the scrying mirror.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
Okay, so we got nothing from her. It doesn't look like there's anything new that we can ask her about, even though we now know a little bit more about the argument. It seems like that just doesn't seem to be... So Kate broke the window during an argument. See, so now we know it was Kate. Like, you can see that that's the thing. Kate broke the window during an argument.
Okay,
we'll
that's
think about
it for now.
We'll think about it.
Thank you.
You think Emma's innocent, eh? Yeah, I mean, we don't know that if, you know, she was the murderer. We just know that she's hiding information. Everybody's a little suspicious, is what it seems like right now. The symbol on the mask is a pagan symbol, meaning triple moon goddess. Good to know, Butterboy. Good to know. All right, let's check. I guess we'll talk to Simon. And then we could try talking to... We can try going back up to the Atlas place again, maybe. There's something that we're missing. Lent $50 but didn't see her often. Ooh, that's a good one.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
That's a good one. We'll ask her that. Didn't see her very often. Lent money to Kate because Kate needed it. No. Good try, though. Good try, though. Kate was argumentative. Didn't see her very often. I don't know if, like, I mean, at this point, I think it's pretty clear they were friends. I don't know if there's necessarily something that we're trying to get at there. Knew Kate had bought a mirror. Demonstrated how to use it. Says it doesn't work. And that James was selling them last Friday. Okay. So we now know she was in town. I mean, that's what it really comes down to. So it's like, if we can look back through what she said she was doing, she knows about the window and visited Monday on, yeah. Okay. Let's go talk to Simon.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay. What can you tell me about this?
Ever seen one of these?
Hey! Junk Botto just
Yeah,
reset for
that's
3
what
months. Thank you, Junk.
He's into
Junk
like
and
new
bears.
age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Okay, James thinks the government's tracking him, so I need to ask him about the government stuff. Is that the idea? I can go ask him about that. And maybe I can ask him, why does she think you're creepy?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Team background, Dosh. It's a pig, bro. It's a pig. I know it. I know it to be true. Let's go back to Abbey Farm. Just to try it. Just to see if there's something new there. And then maybe we just need to review the evidence, right? Maybe we need to see, like, what is it that we know. We can look at our inventory. Okay, anything new here? Okay, nothing there. All right. I don't think that there's anything else we can ask him about, really. Okay. Doge until proven Pigu.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
It's all conspiracy, man. All right, let's see if we can talk to the Atlas people now. Probably not. I'm imagining we have to wait until the next jump forward. So that means we need to catch somebody in a contradiction. I'm assuming it's still Emma. I think there's still something we need to get on Emma. Maybe Rebecca. We haven't really gotten anything from Rebecca now I think about it. But, yeah, so let's review our evidence. What do we know? Kate Vine's death. Let's see. Last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. So we now know she was there. Yeah. Appeared usual self. She was argumentative at college, had a drinking problem. Can't remember the last time he saw Kate. Let's see. Didn't know Kate very well. Last saw Kate in the pub last Friday around 7 p.m. So when does Emma talk about 6:30 p.m. or something like that? There's some time where someone said like 7 and 6:30, and it's like, okay, so that's like the exact time. Simon says he went straight home after Atlas on Friday. Knew Rebecca quite well, went to the pub after college, argued with Kate in the pub. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Okay. What do y'all think? Does anybody have any ideas? Sam, you gotta draw Pig Inspector now? Yes! Yeah, she didn't do it, but she's still hiding something. Exactly. Click to try using that here. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Let's see. I don't see anything there. James didn't know his system, thinks the government's tracking him, thinks James is creepy, he was selling him last Friday. Use the mirror at the lake where she died. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. Like, I don't think that's gonna give us anything. Rebecca has never seen it before. It's Trixie. There's something I'm not quite catching. The detective did it! Ah! Alright. Well, let's try talking to people again, and we'll just, like, start listing things together. And I guess let's head back this way. Let's just check the woods again. Just see if anything's popped up here, because that helped us that one time when we ran into that one guy. Whoops, wrong way. Back. Okay. If she doesn't like the mirrors, how does she know how it works? Well, I think she had said that it was Kate who showed her how to use it. Like, didn't she say that? Oh, did you see that there were people across the way? Look. Hold on. There's totally, like, people over there. Just kicking it, and there's, like, a duck over there. That's cool. Let's see. Left of the woods entrance. So this is where we found James, just kicking it here. And then let's not into the woods, no. This way. Okay. I still think it's either Emma, Rebecca, or Simon that I think we're gonna catch in a contradiction. I really think it's Emma. I really think that there's something else that she's not telling us. So we know it wasn't Thursday that she saw her. We know it was Friday. So what did she do Friday? Like, it's like everything about what she said she did on Friday is now wrong, right? Maybe like asking about the argument. Let's see. Argument. Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to public college. Argued with Kate in the pub last Friday night. And yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Knew Kate bought a mirror. Said the mirrors don't work. Okay. Only went once to Atlas. Went to an Atlas seminar with Simon. Had been to a similar course before. Okay. Like the mask, it's like you could not have seen it before, but you said you went. Right? And so maybe you would have seen it? No, okay. Yes, we used the screwdriver already, Boots Cat. Let's think. Can I snoop around in Atlas? Yeah, there wasn't really anything I could do there. You could walk into the 2 rooms, and there was nothing to search for. Or you can only walk into the 1 room. The other room, it wouldn't let you go into. So I don't think there's anything I can do there. Because I was just over there. Let's see. So the other thing that you can do, I believe, is I could go and talk to the chief, and he would give me, like, hints, right? I don't know if I want to do that, though. Emma has something she's covering up, in case you didn't see it. Well, we know she does. I'm trying to figure out exactly what to ask her about to get her to. Necklace was an unwanted gift. Thinks James is creepy. Is that maybe? No? Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's talk
Be back later on, if that's okay.
The music reminds you of the old Resident Evil games? Yeah, I know. You saw there was an option to use the mask earlier? Yeah, you can use items. I don't know. That's not going to help us with interviews. I could use them in different areas, but yeah. So they visited the pub Monday night. I can ask her about that. I'll try it.
Be back later.
But I'm pretty sure I tried that earlier, and I think it just like skips past it. It's kind of like, yeah, we know that. Let's see. All right, argued with Kate in the pub Friday night, and then I think it was when we asked about the broken pub window. Yeah, so that's just one of those ones. It's like, yeah, she was also there on Monday, maybe. Or, like, it doesn't matter. You meant the mirror, not the mask? Use the mask to get into Atlas. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think there's just no people there right now.
That's
so
it for the
let me
time
try
being.
talking to
Thank you.
Simon again, and then I'll go talk to Rebecca again. And then otherwise it's like, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to talk to the chief and get a hint. Let's see. Thinks Emma had a similar necklace. Kate wore the necklace at college. Last saw Kate at Atlas on Friday. Didn't socialize with her outside of Atlas. New kid at college, but they didn't socialize. Let's see. Just looking down the list right now again. Kate wore the necklace at college. Thinks Emma had a similar necklace. Let's see. Went straight home after Atlas on Friday. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Yeah. He saw her last Friday. Went straight home afterwards. There's nothing really wrong with that set of things. Didn't socialize outside of it, but knew she had the pendant at college. That's like the only thing, and I don't think that's actually a thing. Yeah. Use the mirror at the lake. All right, I'll go use the mirror at the lake. I don't think it's gonna do anything. But if y'all insist. On the right. So there's here, and then there's the other side. I'll try using it. Nothing. And I can even try using the mask. Nothing. And then we can go here to where the body was found. Try the same deal. We'll see. But I don't think it's going to do anything. Because I don't think that this isn't like a mystical game. I don't think that the scrying mirror is going to give us anything. I think it's used as a tool to, you know, it's just something that some people use. Let's see. Enter the Atlas building, because I know some of y'all wanted me to try using the mask here. So, yeah, the only place I can go is into the atrium. Forward. I could try using the mask. Don't think it's going to do anything. Yeah. Let's go into the atrium. Same deal here, I can try. I think it's one of those ones where it's just like the people won't get here until the next time thing. So we got one, we've probably got like one contradiction that we got to find. So I will, I'm just trying to think like, I want to try Rebecca again. I feel like there's got to be something with Rebecca or Emma. Oh, and there's those chairs that are facing the wrong way, yeah. All right, let's head out. Yeah, well, and not so much that it's not a Sierra point and click, right? Because, like, I had to use the key in some places and stuff like that. So it's like there are things like that. And there could be places that we need to explore again now, right, that I just haven't. So, like, for example, what's back here? Did we ever find anything back here? Ah! Search.
Wow. Isn't that interesting?
Ooh, what was that? There was like a sign on there. And Emma had said she had gone to a thing like it before. Okay. Let's check back behind all the different houses then again. Maybe there's something else, because we did just get a new clue. We just got a new clue. Friday at 8 p.m. Yes, indeed. Yes. Something. Something. This music's intense, dude. Alright, we've got Abbey Farm. Left down West Street. So we can go all the way down the street. I don't think there was anything here. Yeah, I can't even search for anything. Okay, so let me talk to Emma, because she had said she'd been to a thing before. Time of death, you say, Dizzy with Logic? Yeah, that could be time of death. We know it was sometime Friday night. Go back at 8 to find out. Also, yeah, it could be that as well, McGalaxy.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Cardboard mask, broken window. Oh, did we not get a new... Oh, I don't think we got a new clue. Yeah. So I think you're right. I think it might just be go back there at 8. What day is it in game? There's only one day, I think. We're at 6 p.m. Oh man. Let's see. Like there's something here. Inspector Piggy's on Discord? Nice. What happens when you call the chief? Let's go call the chief. We'll see what happens. Might help. So there's a tip. I could click this little light bulb here and it would give me a tip. Let's go talk to the chief. Maybe it'll give us an idea. So I think it's this way. Call the chief. There it is. Ah! Little phone box. All right, what you got to say, chief?
Yeah, Chief, I had a confession from Emma Bowman. It turns out she was arguing with Kate last Friday outside the pub. Kate broke the window. That's what the money was for.
What were they arguing about?
Money. Emma says she'd lent some to Kate, but Kate hadn't paid it back.
So Kate had money problems, so she broke a window and then paid Rebecca back for it. Something doesn't add up there, Jack.
Okay.
Doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah. Call me back when you know some more.
Okay. Speak later, Chief.
Bye.
Yeah, I feel like we were trying to get her to say something about that. We were trying to get Emma to say something about that, and like we couldn't. But it looks like it's about the money is what we need to be talking about right now. So let's go talk to Rebecca. And then And then we'll head back over and talk to Emma.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Let's see. Let's see. Kate's argument. Okay, what? Broken pub window. Becca is strict about barring clients. Kate broke the window during an argument. I saw Kate in the pub last Friday at 7. And then... It's not really a contradiction. Alright, so she broke the window. You're strict about barring clients. Why didn't you just get rid of her?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Alright. What am I missing? What am I missing? The $20.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Lent money to Kate because Kate needed it. Right? Won't even let me click that as part of a contradiction. Nothing's allowing me to pick anything for a contradiction right now, actually. Not from that, at least. Oh, what the? That's weird. I think something's not working.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
Hit replay on that just to see. Okay, it's not even letting me try things with her now. That's weird.
Okay, that's it for now.
Simon.
Thank you.
Now it's letting me. Okay. Weird. Now
Thank
if
you.
I go back to Emma,
Probably be
will it
back
let
later.
me? I'm wondering if maybe there was just like a glitch or if it's just not going to let me. Okay, now we can. That's so weird. Okay. So, back to the argument thing. You lent money to Kate because she needed it. Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to pub after college. What are we missing? What are we missing? There's something here. Hey! Reshiram dude just subscribed. Thank you, Reshiram. Ooh, that's a good one. Someone just said Kate needed money, but you know she bought a mirror. Knew that Kate had bought a black mirror that same day, right? And yet she was having money problems. Not quite. Good try, though. Good try. Let's see. Knew Kate had bought a mirror. Well, I don't think anymore. So it's not. Because here's the thing. It's not she doesn't know Kate very well. It's she doesn't see Kate very often. So we know they're friends. That's something we now know. For sure. Kate's missing driving license, and maybe they were at the pub together. What else? My money to Kate because Kate needed it. Maybe it's just finding out about the broken window. We already did that, right? She was arguing with the Kate and then knows about the broken window. All right, I might have to use one of these tips here in a second just so we can move forward. Can't ask anyone about the poster on the door, no. All right,
Thank you.
I'm just going to go ahead and do it.
Be back later.
I'm just going to go ahead and do it. All right, I'll try with Simon one more time.
A few more questions, please.
Goldie Blocks, I've tried that like 10 times. I've tried doing the, like, she doesn't like spiritual stuff, but she demonstrated the mirror. That's not a contradiction. Because, like, she showed it to us, and she was like, whatever, I don't believe in this, right? So that wasn't a contradiction because, like, she literally told us that. And I've tried the mirror, like, everywhere. So, no, it does not matter. Oh, that's a good one. Dr. Freeze,
That's
yes.
all for the moment, thank you.
Kate bought lots of jewelry, and she has money problems. That could be one. Lent money to Kate. Freedom necklace. Kate bought lots of new jewelry. Hey, good one, Dr. Freeze!
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
So Kate was blackmailing Ryan. All right, so knows Rebecca quite well, argued with Kate in the pub last Friday. Kate wanted to blackmail Ryan over his affair. Tried to persuade Kate not to blackmail Ryan. Has never met Ryan. Interesting. Has never met Ryan. But she did go to Atlas once with Simon.
Aha.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon?
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas.
Her
You say you
face.
never met him?
Oh, you got me there.
Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
We did it! Well done.
7 o'clock. So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
Ryan's a bit of a Lothario, isn't he? Okay. So we can now talk to Ryan, it sounds like. It's a new time. I think it's at 8 p.m. is when we want to check that place behind the other house. Let's investigate behind the pub again, because we can, because now it's a new time. We have to check everywhere again. Probably need to find a flashlight or something for that. Let's see. Ryan Rand here. Or is he at the the Atlas place. Because he's the main lecturer there. It's like 7 o'clock. He could be there. Let's check that. Those pillars are heinous. I love that this is like... This is somebody's house that they filmed this in. Go to the door on the right. No one escapes Detective Pig and his snout of justice. No one! Alright. Can I knock on this door? Anyone here? Hello!
Brian! Yes. Detective Inspector Jenks, I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you a few questions, is that alright?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not, eh?
So you wanted to speak to me?
I believe that Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
Kate Vine? Well, yes, she was. All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really? Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
A pleasure.
Everyone's so suspicious. Literally everyone is the most suspicious person in the world. Ah, yes, Inspector, I wasn't expecting you, but sure, I'll give you all of the answers you need. Creepiest. The creepiest. All right, asking about literally everything.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday, then you came straight back with some of the students, is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
Drunk?
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course?
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined, about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean did I expect her to drown herself? Of course I didn't inspect her. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
How dare you ask me such a question? Oh.
Have you seen this before?
Not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
It really is such a ridiculous question to keep asking everybody. Like, you didn't know she lost this, right? The question is more something like, did you know she lost her thing, and do you know anything about this, right? Like, he's very accusatory of everyone. Doesn't know if she had lost it, has never seen it before. Okay? Ask about the bike.
Does Simon Thompson ride a bike, do you know?
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
He might drive as well, but we know he doesn't drive, or maybe he does, and we just don't know it. Dr. Doomshroom, that's good. No, Mr. Detective, I expect you to die. Ask about Simon's
Have
homebrew.
you tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
I love that you can ask everyone about everything, and just a lot of them, it just seems like, yeah, it really actually doesn't matter.
Know what this is?
Yes. It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
Birdcage symbol is used in the course. He's never bought one, but he's seen the students wearing them. Okay. But it's a part of the course?
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Oh, Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
He doesn't seem very happy about that. Okay.
Can you tell me about this?
Haven't seen that for a while. We had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple goddess. The mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
What time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Okay, we got some times. Usually leaves for Atlas at 6. Starts preparations at 6:30. Doesn't know about the argument in the pub. He says... Atlas training poster.
Tell me about this.
It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we'd spent weeks trying to find a name for this place.
It took you weeks?
Don't be like that, Inspector. I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
Yeah, it's called Atlas and your name's Rand. I don't think you had to make too many stretches to find that one. Let's see. Wouldn't know about that, but maybe he knows about this because he knows about pagan stuff.
Have you seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before?
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
Really?
Yes, when I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates, witchcraft, satanic rituals, that kind of thing. I grew out of it, of course.
But you're not into that sort of thing now.
Of course I'm not. I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting. Don't you think so?
I'm not the murderer. I promise, I'm not the murderer. Okay, interesting. Starts prepping, leaves for Atlas around 6. Kate was drunk at the meeting last Friday. First met her at Atlas. Okay. Said Kate enjoyed the course and appeared happy. Hadn't suspected she had any emotional problems. Simon does ride a bike. Hasn't tried his homebrew. Okay. Knows about the window, but not how it got broken. So we don't know that he necessarily... Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything at the moment that's really jumping out as a contradiction. I have a feeling with the information that we've gotten from him, maybe we'll go back and we'll be able to learn a little bit more, because like the thing about Simon maybe driving from time to time, that might be something. Chocolate equals Satanism confirmed by Ryan. I guess that is the case. Now we know.
Be back later on if that's okay.
Beep bop ba doop da. Yeah, he's a pretty creepy dude. All right, let's head back to Simon. But along the way, I'm gonna actually walk the whole way and check each of the little like ways along the way, because there've been several times where we've just kind of like stumbled across people or whatever. Like stuff now is in a place Oh, there we go.
Do
What's
you
going on
mind
here?
not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what?
That's not what that means.
Or you arrest me.
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money. What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're going to give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to discuss it at the moment. Could you just go?
My question is, does this guy literally not understand like what police means? Wow. What did he draw? That's what he drew? It's rock and roll, man.
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
3-finger symbol. Okay. I mean, Jenks, you're reading really deep into it, man. I would totally just be like, yeah, he's just some punk carving rock and roll symbol into a tree. Everyone's, arrest him! How dare he? Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Is there another thing? Yep, another thing, another person. What's up, man?
What are you? Private eye?
Yeah,
no,
I
I'm
guess.
a police inspector.
Who are you looking for?
I'm investigating a death in the village.
That student, then. They did one last year, too. Same place.
I told you! 2 murders!
What?
When they said, oh, we lost a guy last year.
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house. Bunch of nut jobs.
Thank you, random drunkman.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam... something?
Aha. Okay. So now we have
Atlas'
Liam's
reputation
name.
precedes them. I think I might call the station. Find out a bit more
okay.
about this Liam.
Hello, DCI Jones speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Oh, Jenks, I thought you'd clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Edenton Village. Yeah, Liam Rogers. It says suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both on Edenton. Only you've got your work cut out, Jenksy.
Yeah, don't I know it?
Right, well, good luck with that and see you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
What an interesting conversation. Let's see. So, who do we ask about Liam first? Let's go pop on over back to Atlas. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. Sweet baby Jenksy. Oh, sweet baby Jenksy. All right. Back to this butt.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
I'd love it if every time you asked him about stuff, like, he just, like every time, he would, like, pop in and just have that look on his face, like, ugh, how are you again? Ugh. All right, let's ask about this, and then we'll ask about
If
Liam.
I did this, would that mean anything to you?
It's a devil's sign, isn't it?
What's that?
Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not something you use on the course.
Of course it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean, exactly.
Sure you don't, bro. Sure you don't. Don't believe him.
What can you tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed very unfortunate, isn't it?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes. Well, I say know him. I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. He can't have been, can he?
Wow! Met Liam in the pub. Liam seemed happy. I'd heard about Liam's suicide. So that's all he knows, huh? Alright, we're gonna have to think about that. We're gonna go around, we're gonna ask everybody about it.
Probably be back later.
Because someone's gonna slip up and tell us a little bit more than they mean to. Let's go talk to Simon and Emma. Let's see, Eden Lodge. Dunk, I didn't kill him. Well, I say I didn't kill him. I just made sure he was dead.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Let's see. Hand symbol carving.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
No. Why?
It's okay. Thanks.
I just love the idea of him going around and people going like, and what does this mean to you? Oh, man.
What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Only that I didn't know him really well.
Didn't know him very well. Okay.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Where's Simon? It wouldn't let me just go to... Usually there's like a button there I can press to go see Simon. Knock for Simon. Oh, this is different.
Come on. Cute.
Is he in the kitchen now or something? He's got his little... Is he cooking?
Smells nice. What is that?
Chili pork.
I have no idea you were a cook.
Oh, no, I used to be more into it. No, I don't do it so much. Used to grow my own herbs and everything.
Not here.
No. At the farmhouse where I used to live.
Where was that?
That's where James lives. Yeah, we used to share a house together. The farmer used to let us use a corner of his greenhouse to grow stuff.
I didn't know you knew James that well.
Well, didn't really get on.
Where are the greenhouses?
Well, it's just through the farmyard at the back.
Interesting.
Okay, So he used to live with Liam. Says they didn't really get on, but I have a feeling that that there's going to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Somewhere in there. Okay, hand symbol carving. What do you know?
If I did, this...
Every time!
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods, carving it into...
Piggy!
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he live?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village? The 3 fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course.
It's from the course!
The 3 freedoms.
The 3 freedoms!
The 3 freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase. Free to be
Ryan
free.
said they wouldn't
free
do
yourself
that.
from the things that are holding you back, right? Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and doubting, self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Right. Free to be free.
Okay.
Not the most original slogan, but I wonder how far this freedom goes. What do you know about Liam?
Liam?
Local lad. Took his wife.
Oh, that Liam. Yeah, I heard about him.
But you didn't know him?
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad, though.
Okay. Definitely a Doge. It does have like a little
Thank you.
black
Probably
thing on
be
its
back
nose, so it's
later.
probably a Doge, but it's a pig. Okay, let's go back to Ryan. Now that we have this freedom symbol thing. And maybe we can catch him in a contradiction then when he tells me about the thing. And I'll be like, but you said you didn't know nothing about no fingers, and now you're telling me you know some things about some fingers, huh?
Ask about a few
Murderer.
more things, please.
Spoken like a true murderer.
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase free to be free?
Free to be free, my favourite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realise their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
Hand symbol carving. Doesn't know how the finger symbol could be used, but he invented the phrase. No? Invented while based at the village hall. I'm trying to think about... maybe I can't connect it because I don't actually have a thing that says that it's in... But we did learn a little bit more. He has a background in psychology. But hadn't suspected that Kate had any emotional problems? No. Okay.
That's all
right.
for the moment.
We'll leave
Thank
for
you.
now. We still have James to talk to now that we have a little bit more information to do stuff. Let's go talk to James. And then maybe there's more that we can look at the greenhouse now that what's his face? Simon told us about those. Go up the steps.
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm.
Go
Must be
further
the
up.
hill over
Aha, further one. Go into the large greenhouse. Aha! Explore! What have we got? What are these herbs?
I wonder if James knows this is here. Don't know what it is, but be interesting to see what he says about it.
Found some herbs on the ground. Ryan's timeline at the pub with Rebecca too. So I looked at the. I can talk to Rebecca as well. Yes. Good call, because I haven't talked to Rebecca either. So let's talk to James and then let's talk to Rebecca, and then that'll probably be where we have to end. Yeah, because we're kind of running out of time here. Back down to the lower ground. Go back down the steps. Ring the doorbell.
A couple more questions, if that's okay?
Okay, so we have a couple things to ask him about. Hand symbol carving. What you think?
If I did that, would it mean anything to you?
Yeah. It's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
Not that I remember.
Okay, Liam's death.
Did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam who died.
You mean Liam who killed himself?
Yeah.
He was in my year, on a different course.
Liam who died.
I remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Plant science. First time I knew about Liam was when he killed himself.
Right, so you didn't meet him?
Never met Liam. That's a pretty...
Ever hear the phrase, free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
Nah. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
Alright, packet of dried leaves. What are they?
Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them in the greenhouse.
Ooh!
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. It's just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah, I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Alright, y'all. Here's what I'm thinking we're going to do. I might go a little bit extra. We're going to go like a little extra, like a half hour or something like that. But I do need to go use the restroom real fast. So give me a second. We will be right back. And then we'll be playing a little bit more Contradiction. I forgot that totally doesn't fit all the way across the thing, so you could see like the edges of my camera, like what, here and here. That's hilarious. All right, let's get back into it. Oh, hi! Okay. This one, right? Yeah, okay. So basically what I'm thinking is I want to go until we get to the next hour. I feel like that'll be a good stopping point, and then we'll pick it up again next Tuesday. So let's go now. We've got the mint herbs, right? Mint. Package of dried leaves. Suspicious-looking leaves who was found in the greenhouse. And what did he say? Contains mint leaves. Won some cookery competition. So maybe we ask Simon about that stuff. And I never asked Simon about the whole. What was it? That he doesn't drive, but he does drive. All right. Let's see. The next hour in game. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Who knows how long that'll take, though. Let's go talk to Rebecca. We haven't talked to Rebecca for a while. I have not seen that, Firestar. I will have to look that up. Okay, let's. Anyone in the restaurant now? It's a new time. Nope, doesn't look like it. Probably just slams that down there.
A few more questions, please.
Okay, let's ask her about all the different things, and then let's start thinking through.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Why is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay.
Let's see. All right. Congratulations, Neez the cat. That's a milestone.
What do you know about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life? He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something? No, Black Stone. Very gothic. I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
Okay.
Ever heard the phrase, free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong...
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
These people can get hung up on guilt. Knows about the phrase, okay.
Do you know what these are?
Oh, magic mint. Where did you find this?
Magic mint.
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow it years ago. It makes you trip.
In what way?
It's a hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Do you use it?
Me? No. No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
So that's probably going to come up later.
I didn't expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs. I know she claims not to use them herself, but I'm not so sure.
Okay. Just looking at all the different things that we've got around here. Okay,
that's it for now.
Okay, that's it. Let's talk to Simon. Simon, what you doing?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Weed conframed. It's not weed. Salvia is different than weed. But, basically.
Know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
You used to trade for herbs. Remember, you used to trade for herbs. What kind of herbs?
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Salvia divinorum?
Magic mint. Same thing.
Oh, yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Well, once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
Packet of dried leaves, so... Let's see. Leaves could be sage, and then if we go to his homebrew, I might be like searching for something where it doesn't matter, but... he used to say he used to trade for herbs, right? I could have sworn that was a thing. All right, let's keep on going.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
The cult and the drugs. Yeah, I think that's probably something.
Do you know the phrase "free to be free"?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing. I first heard it when I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong. I don't agree with that.
No?
No. No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
Aha! Dr. Doomshroom. Good call on that one.
You know what these are, by any chance?
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
Okay, so that's why we... And we already know that.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah. Hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
Okay. Interesting.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Want to ask Ryan about it. What do you know, suspicious man? Janksy's gonna be in your dreams for sure tonight. Yeah. Go Janksy. Oh, man. Night, Dunk. Love you, buddy.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
All right, what's he know about the dried leaves? Did they use them? I bet
Do you know
they
what
did.
this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
I see what you're saying. It's legal, but she said it was illegal. I'll see, but again, so here's something that, because this is something I think that a lot of y'all are having an issue with, and that's causing problems. I can't connect something from someone else's conversation to someone's conversation. So the contradictions have to be something that you said contradicts something that you said, because unless that information gets turned into one of these things, so like if there was an option here that said Salvia divinorum is legal, then I could maybe do it. But if I can't connect that with something that they said, then I can't do that. Does that make sense? So even if she says, I've never tried any illegal drugs, if there's nowhere within her choices that says Salvia is a legal drug, or Rebecca told me Salvia is a legal drug, then I can't connect that together, if that makes sense. So just know that, like, because there's been a lot of suggestions that people have had where it's like, I totally get it, I see the same thing you do, but I don't know how to make those interact with one another.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
No. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant. A legal one. At least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No. My students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you have any medicines on site at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
No medications on site. Doesn't allow drugs or alcohol onto premises. No student... Wait a minute. Okay. So I'm gonna have to find... Well, he's drinking right now. He's drinking right now and telling me that there's no drugs or alcohol on premises. Like, what kind of contradiction is that? Where's the click on the whiskey bottle that he's holding right now? Let's see. Has no interest in drugs, he says. Okay. Used to read about black magic and satanic rituals. And someone had said this one earlier, which was a really good one. Thinks the finger is a devil sign. I thought that was a good one. Doesn't know how they could be used, but used to read about black magic. Let's see. I want to say that there's something there. It's alcohol-flavored water. It's apple. Sure. You don't drink something like that. Like that. No one drinks kombucha like that, Firestar. I live in Oregon. Trust me, I know. In Portland, there's kombucha. You can find kombucha easier than you can find water. Let's see. No medicines on site. No students ever brought drugs. Has no interest in drugs. Looks like chopped tea bags. Doesn't... Yeah. Had met Liam in the pub. Liam seemed happy. You drink apple juice like that? Like a tiny, like you drink like 2 ounces of apple juice in a whiskey glass and just like swish it around? Oh, I never asked Simon about this. I think Simon also drives but isn't sure.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
All right, Cadby, that's fair. That's fair. All right, there's nothing else I can search for here, it looks like. Let's go talk to Simon. I do want to see if I can ask him about his driving.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah, see, there's no way that I can connect that together.
Be back later on, if that's okay. Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yeah, Samcraft, I asked him about one of those and he didn't even, it didn't make anything, so I don't think that that's a contradiction. Oh, it said that it was a mask made by a friend that died last year. Right. Was that... Who said that? Who said that? Good call on that one. Right. Where's the mask? Atlas poster. Cardboard mask. Replies. Doesn't recognize it. Masks are used during Atlas. Ryan and Paul run the course. Hasn't seen it before. Doesn't recognize it. Just asking Ryan about it. Used in the course. Allow students to roleplay. thinks it's Ryan's. Mask made by a friend who died last year. Symbol on mask represents the triple goddess. Symbol not used on the course. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. I like that. We can pursue it. See how that turns out. Somebody texted me. Who texted me? Who's sending me messages? Do. All right. No worries. Okay. Yeah.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
You feel like Rebecca did it? We've got to find a way to do it. All right, so Masked by a friend who died last year. And then Liam. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, see, that's like one step away from what we need. I can ask him, about how he said he has a history of psychology, but didn't notice anything about him, but I don't think that'll give us anything. What was that under? I wish you could organize these. They're in the order that you get them, it looks like, but it's like half the stuff can I just put to the top because it's not relevant anymore. Okay. Doesn't know about the argument. Pick the name randomly, allegedly. Okay. Name's death. He has a background in psychology. Liam seemed happy. Nothing. Too much alcohol flavored water. That's what did it. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, and now I got to figure out who's the one who's got something that I can catch them on right now. Gosh, I think it's something. There's got to be something somewhere. I'll try this one again. But yeah. Okay. Let's go back
for the time being. Thank you.
Let's go back and check that one spot where there's a thing that we know at 8 o'clock it might be open. This thing back here. The village center, right? Oh no, wrong, back. This way. Still nothing here. Okay. Yeah, it's tricky, man. There's lots of little pieces that we're trying to put together. So let's try talking to Rebecca again. She's super suspicious. Yeah, I already tried that one, McGalaxy. That Kate was drunk, but they don't allow alcohol. I tried that one. Let's see. Also called Magic Mint. Used to grow salvia years ago. It's hallucinogenic. Doesn't take any drugs or medicines. Okay. Knows about the phrase. Believes people can get hung up on guilt. Was in a band called Blackstone. Used to let Blackstone play in the pub. Didn't know Liam very well. Doesn't recognize the symbol. Never seen that before. Thinks the mask.
Thank you.
Ryan's.
Probably be back later.
Down here yet? So we have never been able to find anything over there. Did I check the restaurant again? Yeah, I checked it.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Okay. Oh, I haven't asked him about Salvia Divinorum yet.
Ever heard of Salvia Divinorum, James?
What's that, skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
So you've never heard of Salvia?
No.
Contradiction, boom! He studied plants at college! James' degree is in plant frickin' science.
Aha.
So, your degree is in plant science, but you don't seem to know anything about plants.
Well, still got a lot to learn.
So you're still saying you've never heard of salvia?
He's funny.
Didn't say that.
So you have.
Maybe.
And you do grow it.
Yeah, it's legal. Why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else? Sure.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel free to go and look if you want.
It's okay, I'll look later.
The only drug he grows? Not sure I believe that, James. Then again, would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
Okay. So, Simon's homebrew. Traded his herbal tea. Maybe... Ah!
When you say herbal tea, do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon for his homebrew.
So?
So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give it to anybody else? How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic drugs.
He didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. You don't know about Third Eye. You know nothing about Liam's death. I mean, forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them, single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look. They were reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program to make them compliant, then selling them on. It's all there.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give it down.
So you're saying Liam was murdered by Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. So I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious. I mean, US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented, you can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah.
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
Maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Okay. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third eye definitely killed Liam.
Well, that was a lot to take in. Does James really believe all this stuff? This is the first I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
Man.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Pretty intense. Pretty intense. All right. It's about 4:30. I think maybe we will... Let's call it there. Because that was a bombshell. All right? And that'll give us something to do at the beginning of next time that we play. Because now we know there's this third eye thing. Now we know that Liam is supposedly into all kinds of crazy conspiracy theories and stuff like that, so maybe that's just him going kind of like out there on it. But either way, we saw the same symbols and stuff on there, so I think that's going to give us something where we can use that on Ryan, use that on Rebecca, because they both recognize the mask that has the same symbol on it. I'm thinking that's going to maybe be something there. But yeah, we'll pick this back up next Tuesday, because if you remember until next time, well, that's the thing. Even if I don't remember, some of y'all are going to tell me right away. You'll be like, third eye, third eye, third eye, because I know you guys. I know how you work. It's going to happen. So thank you to the mods, everybody, for being here, making sure chat goes great. Thank you to everybody who subbed, resubbed, the donations, the bits. Y'all are fantastic. Thank you so much. And yeah, with all that, thank you for watching, and yes, tune back in next Tuesday, same bat time, same bat channel. We're going to find out all this stuff. I think we're going to crack the case, man. We're going to crack the case. All right. See y'all later.